Hi, I'm Paul Pasulka, Ivy Masters Learning Center at ivymasters.com. And today we're going to look at the fifth question from the Digital SAT Test 1, Module 1 from the Bluebook app. And the question reads, the graph represents the total charge. Graph is the total charge in dollars by an electrician for X hours of work. The electrician charges one-time fee plus an hourly rate. What is best interpretation of the slope of the graph? So we need the slope. Question mark. All right. So it already told us that your x-axis is hours. So we're going to label that hours. And it says that the graph represents a total charge. So one thing that we don't have is money, meaning the charge. So that must be the y-axis. Now, check it out. I'm going to work bottom up, and I'm going to interpret what each of these things means for the graph. Answer choice D, the total hours the electrician charges, or the total amount that the electrician charges. So let's say that's like 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, 5 hours, 6 hours. It would depend on how many hours that works, but it would actually be the point on the graph, and you'd have to go to the left and see what the total amount would be for that price. So let's say that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say that he worked like 4.5 hours. Then that would be his total charge. And obviously the y-axis isn't labeled, but that's the idea. D is out. Answer choice C, the maximum amount the electrician charges. Well, if the electrician works an unlimited number of hours, then it's an unlimited amount of charge. But as far as the graph goes, it looks like it ends there. So that's going to be the maximum for that graph. And again, the charge would be the y-axis. You have to go over to the y-axis. So that's not it. Again, we're saying, what does a slope mean? Answer choice B, the electrician's one-time fee. So you're always looking, if it's like a charge that does not say per, usually it'll say initial or begin or start when it's the y-intercept. The electrician's one-time fee, it doesn't say any of those things, but that's going to be what it's going to be, the initial, beginning, or charge that he's going to start with. And that's going to be your y-intercept right there. So what does that mean? It means like, hey, let's say he didn't work. You canceled on him last minute, or he showed up at your house and you just weren't there. Well, he's going to charge your credit card for that fee. So that's going to be the y-intercept, not the slope. So your correct answer is going to be A, but what does A mean? You want to investigate it, make sure that is a lock on the correct answer before you mark it. The electrician's hourly rate. Now notice what happens. If he works 1 hour, then it costs that much. If he works 2 hours, then it costs that much. So that is the slope of the line. So per hour, hourly rate's going to be per hour. For each additional hour, how much more is it going to cost? Answer choice A is your correct answer. Thank you for joining. By the way, anytime you see the word per, or you see the word each, or you see the word every, hourly is another way to say per hour, or every hour, or each hour. So that's going to be your correct answer. Those are like little keywords to help you to know that you're talking about the slope there. Thank you for joining us today. If you like this video, click like. You can share it with someone who has difficulty with identifying slope or y-intercept or anything from a graph. Is there any question you'd like to see answered from any official PSAT or SAT or ACT? Leave that in the comments. I'd be happy to shoot a video on it. Click subscribe so you don't miss anything, and check out our 1-minute video on TikTok. Have a great day.